Good morning, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon. For those that are new, my name is Julie, and this is a Vintage Craft and Chat. Sorry, I'm all tangled up here with my mouse. This is my Thursday to spend with all of you and craft, paper crafting, junk journal type projects. Sometimes we do holiday decor. It just depends on what I'm loving at the moment, what I think you guys will love as well. So welcome. Today we are going to be making paper labels. So my daughter Taylor, who is currently in art school, she was doing some collaging and she gifted me some of this fabulous cardstock, beautiful green. There's a gray, there's kind of a mushroom color. So she asked me if I wanted them, and I said, of course I do. Let's use them up. So we are making pretty paper labels today together. Let me say hello. There's all kinds of friends in here. Hello, Nettie. Hello, hello. Maria is here. Clack Dream. I hope you guys are doing well today. Susie's here. Susie. How are you today, my friend? Angela is here. Oh my gosh, Angela was sharing some cool paper punch that she got. Maybe I'll share some pictures of that later. Diane is here. Hi, Diane. Hello. So many friends here. Oh, Angela sent some friend mail to Nettie. Is it? Oh, that's right. It is March Madness right now. Are your Razorbacks are playing today in Hawaii? Well, that's exciting. I hope they do really well. That's exciting. Jim's friend group, like guy friend group from high school, they go every year to Vegas. And Jim used to go. I wish he would have gone. Maybe when he retires, he'll go back to going. But yeah, they go for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days and just enjoy and hang out, bet on the games, golf, all that kind of fun stuff. So they may already be back by now. Awesome. I hope everybody is having a very happy day. Okay, I'm going to move into picking our prompt for this week. I wonder what it is going to be. It would be very weird if it was labels. As you can see, I'm digging down. They can't all say the same thing. That was so weird last week that it was birds. Okay. Whoops. I grabbed too many. Let me look. Okay. Well, we probably will be including some of these in the stamps today. I don't know if I have any, but I'll grab some flowers and we will put some flowers on our labels. So flowers. Angela, maybe this has to do with all those pretty papers that you paper punched with your new paper punch. So flowers is our prompt for the week. So I hope you guys have fun with that. Let me touch on a few more things and then I'll turn the camera around. So this coming weekend is our crafty marathon on Saturday, March 21st, hosted by our friend Dear Angela's Vintage. I made a post in the community tab last week. So you can go click on that and there's a link that will take you directly to the crafty marathon. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern. I believe that is correct. And we have a wonderful lineup of makers and crafters. I have had sneak peeks of what everybody is bringing to the crafty marathon, and it is good stuff. Home decor, Easter decor, journal type things. It's going to be really good. So you guys should definitely go click on that link. I bet Angela will probably put the link in the chat here as well. And if you guys aren't already subscribed to Angela, make sure you do and click on that link so you get the notification of when we go live. I think there's 8 of us and we each have basically a half an hour. So we're paired up and we'll have an hour to show our items for sale, with our partner of the hour. Let's see what else is coming up. On March 24th, Tuesday, we're going to be working on our vision board journal layout for April. I already have the thumbnail up for that, so you can find that in under my live tab. And I think that's kind of it for now. April is fast approaching, which is Give a Scrap, that is hosted by Angela, the traveling crafter. We don't have the lineup yet for that, but do keep a lookout for that. I've been asked to participate again this year. I'm really, really excited. I'm already trying to think, what am I gonna do? What fun project am I gonna do? So let's see. Oh, is something wrong with the stream? Hopefully it's okay. Let me know if anybody else is having any issues. It looks like it's okay. Let me look on my phone. I think we're okay. Okay, great. Angela put the link in so you guys can all click on that. And we hope to see you. And you don't have to feel any pressure of buying from any of the makers. Just come and hang out and give your support and look at all the amazing things. It's also a nice way to get inspiration for handmade items. So I hope you come and hang out. Jonna is here. Hello, Jonna. How are you? I almost messaged you, Jonna. Did you get the job? I've been so curious to know. I'm sure you did. Okay, perfect. Angela says the stream is perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera around and we will get started on making paper labels. I hope everybody is having a good day. This is such a great project to use up your scraps, play with all those rubber stamps that we all seem to have. I was using a lot of new ones this time, ones I hadn't used before. So it's kind of a great project for that. Okay, here we go. And I'll show you some of the labels. I prepped a few, made a few, because once you start, you can't stop. Let me get some things out of the way. Let me take a little sip of my coffee, but I don't want to spill it. Oh, good. It looks like her stream is working. Maria, good morning. Or maybe it might be afternoon too. I can never remember what time of the day it is for you in Spain. Was it good? The K-pot? Ooh, delish. What? Jonna, no. Oh, no. You fractured your ankle? Oh, my goodness. Oh, do you have a boot on? Do you have a cast? Oh, no. I feel so bad for you. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Is that going to affect your job position? I hope not. Oh my gosh, I'm sending you the biggest hug. I'm so sorry. That's so terrible. So terrible. Oh my gosh. I just can't I can't get over that. Okay, I'm gonna turn that around a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's see, what did Angela say? Angela said she saw someone who did the postage stamp punch and used a rubber stamp to put the lines on it like it was actually used. I have stamps like that. So awesome. Let me show. So if you do that, Angela, message me some pictures. So let me pull up really quick here. Angela bought the coolest stamp. It's like a postage stamp shape stamp. Let me pull up so everybody knows what we are talking about. It is so cool. And I'm like obsessed with this. So it's a paper punch. Hopefully you guys can see that. and it punches out in the shape of postage stamps, and she picked the prettiest. She said it was magazine images, the prettiest floral. I'm just obsessed with it. So beautiful. Okay, so Angela's going to try to use a rubber stamp and then stamp like a label outline of it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see. The other thing I wanted to share, let's see, Jana's in boot and crutches, not allowed to walk on it. No, they're really nice. Oh, of course they are, because you're amazing. Let's see, something, no doubt about that. Oh my gosh, I just feel so terrible for you. Oh my goodness. Maybe you can get one of those little scooter things eventually, where you put your knee on it and you kind of push yourself around. Oh my gosh. Plus, when you're not used to the crutches, your arms start hurting. Oh my goodness. How long do you have to be in the boot? My goodness. Let's see here. Maria says, come on, I can't click on that show. What is going on? Well, I can't. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. I'm having connection today. Maria says, I learned to make my own stamps, but I'm not good at drawing. Yes, I've seen, that's a great thing to bring up. I have seen people where they have cut out shapes, like rectangle shapes, or used a circle paper punch. And then you can take a Sharpie and you can basically go along the edge of the paper cut. Hopefully, if that makes sense. Let me see. Let me grab something and show that. Let's maybe test it out. I haven't done that because I've had these label stamps for so long, but let's test that out. Maria, I typically will use a permanent ink. So I have pulled out, and I just happen to have this brand. It's kind of my favorite brand. I've been using it for a ton of years. So this is the Ranger brand. It's archival ink. It's acid-free, permanent, and waterproof. So this is usually my go-to with my labels, but I've also had great luck using the Distress Oxide inks. So those work as well, and I've used those before. So kind of play around and see, but typically if I'm making labels, I just grab for this permanent ink, and I just have it in 3 colors. I have the black, I have coffee, and then this one is even older, which I probably have had this for 20 years. I've had it 2016. I've had this a very long time. And I think I got it at Tuesday Morning, and it says the color's Ladybug, but it's like a bright red. I've had that for a long time, but I have had successfully stamped with these Distress Oxide inks. Let's see, what is John saying? Oh my goodness. Worst part is it is my right foot. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so you can get a wheelie thing for sure. Been asking around church to see if someone has and one I can borrow. So hard when you live alone. I know. Oh my gosh, I wish I could come and help you. Maybe somebody at your church. I know you have a lot of local wonderful friends. I bet your church family will come help as well. Oh, that's that. I see. Look at all these things that we don't think about until we're injured. Yeah, grocery shopping, all those things. Oh my gosh. Thankful for delivery, food delivery, Amazon, all that good stuff. Oh, that is a blessing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Taylor gave me all this beautiful paper and she was doing mixed media, some collaging with it. So the shapes are all kind of wonky here, and some of them I cut into smaller pieces. And it's just great to use for this kind of project. I love also using book pages. I always save the blank edges of you know, textbooks, and the blank part, I use the text and then I keep that blank part. That's great. I mean, virtually anything you have. I do like that this cardstock, the reason why I thought to make labels with it is I don't know what the poundage is, but it's pretty sturdy. So I think it makes nice labels as well. So I went ahead and I just stamped a bunch of label images. I just pulled out all my stamps. Some I don't think I've even ever used before, but let's pull some of those out. And then I still want to test that Sharpie thing. So some cool shapes here. This one actually is cool. It is kind of mimics and gives you that postage stamp look. I don't know that I've ever used that. Well, looks like maybe I used it for something. Let's pull that one out. And I love this one. I don't even know where I got these. Probably Tuesday morning is my guess. But this one is really cool because it's a 2-part. So you can just stamp it this way, and then it has this little section that you can put in the middle that's lines. I think that one is super cool. So I'm going to pull those out. And of course, if any of you have this, the Tim Holtz, the field notes, there are 2 blank label stamps on that. Now, I don't have much success. You can see how that one is dark in the middle. For some reason, when I use these, I get that shadowing in the middle. So I think I need maybe to find a workaround, but I have this whole other thing of label stamps, and as you can see, I use these all the time. These are well loved and used. So here's some other examples, and it's fun to use the different colors of ink and you get a completely different look. So I've used the red and the black and then that coffee color, and it really changes up the look completely. Let me grab my paper punches. I'm going to grab a circle. And what other shape do I have in here? For sure a circle. And let's see here. Oh, let's that one. Let's see. Oh, I do. I thought I had thrifted one of those. Let's try. Let's see how that works. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a circle first. Let me just grab a piece of this. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Happy Thursday. You got the stamps? Okay, good. Let's see. Oh, it's stuck in there. Let me get my little poker tool here. There we go. And maybe I'll do one more. We'll see. Also, if you have a square, we can probably use a ruler. Now, of course, that would be tedious to do, but you can do it. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to grab a black Sharpie, and then we'll see what it looks like. Also, if you have any, ooh, I do. Should I grab those out too? If you have any, and I guess you could probably do this with ink as well. You don't have to use a Sharpie. I was just thinking a Sharpie would maybe look kind of cool, especially if you do not have ink. If you have a paper punch, but you don't have ink, but you have a Sharpie or an ink pen. Okay, all right, we're gonna do this whole experiment. Going off on a tangent. Let's grab, I have this thing here, this little template thing. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I think this is gonna look cool. Okay, I'm gonna take my Sharpie. So I'm grabbing, and I found a circle. Oh, that looks so cool. I probably didn't line it good enough, but I found a circle that was slightly smaller. And then I'm going to grab a micron pen that's a bit more narrow. My alignment a little. But that's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. In fact, maybe what I should do is, no, yeah, what I should do is the solid one on the outside and the little one on the inside, because then that would mimic. So I kind of did the opposite. That would mimic that a little bit more. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try one more, but that looks cool. Okay, I'm gonna get the big one. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like I am having a connection problem today. Every time I look up, it's doing a kind of a weird thing. We'll see what today is like. Let's see. Susie says you only have 2 open label stamps. First one came out good. Awesome. Oh, Susie, I emailed you back yesterday if you have a chance. I just had one question in my my connection keeps going out here. I keep getting a pop-up. All right, let me know. I don't know if I'm circling, but I keep getting a pop-up on my laptop every time I look up. How cool is that? So if you just have, if you're like Susie, you just have a couple stamps, or like Maria, it sounds like Maria doesn't maybe have any, you can also recreate your own. It definitely will take a little bit of time, but labor of love and definitely doable. Okay, let's set aside. And then if you, oh, this one, But if you had a square, you could, if you had a smaller paper punch that's a square, you could punch that out. And let me see if I could do it. It's probably going to be hard to line it up, but let's try. Let's try. Maybe I'll do the big Sharpie. Let me see here. So I'm going to do about 1.5 inches, and hopefully that works. And then you could come in and ink the edges. But of course you could measure it. Measuring takes me a long time. Oops, I might have messed that up a little bit, but it looks very cool. That looks super cool. And then if you come in, you can come in and ink the edges if you wanted a little bit more definition and another line around that. How cool is that? Okay, we'll have to put some pretty stamps on those. Okay. Oh, you didn't hear my question? Oh, look at your email, Susie. I just had a question. I wanted to confirm your address again because I'm putting your little package together, your friend mail package. So yeah, just look at it. No rush on it. But yeah, just look at your email at some point. Let's see. Angela said she just looked through her stamps and I have labelish ones. Okay, but they have kind of distress splatter around all of them. So it's more irregular, which is super cool. I don't have any like that. I bet that's going to give a cool look, especially if you're using like flora and fauna and mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. It would look really cool. Okay. All right. So, this is probably not super new to all, but I just want to kind of go through all the steps. So I just took a scrap. I just randomly picked one of my stamps. In fact, let's do this one because I don't think, although it does look like I've used it, but let me grab a little scrap here. And this is one of those things that you can just stamp a bunch. And if you're watching a movie or YouTube or something like that, you can just sit back and just fussy cut. It's one of those things. In fact, that's what I did. I just stamped a ton. And I just relaxed and enjoyed. Oh, this one is interesting. That's probably why I haven't used it before. It has like a little offset, but pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So let's do one more of those. Let me get a scrap piece of paper. I probably do not take care of my rubber stamps as well as I should. That's how I clean mine off. I just do a little stamping motion on some blank or scrap paper here. Okay, let's see, what else do we want to do? Let's maybe do a couple of these postage stamps since we're talking about postage stamp ones. Here. Oh, I bet that's beautiful, Dawn. Yeah, it's great to do it. You can do it on ledger paper, printed paper. You can do it on, cardstock that has a design to it. I mean, sky is the limit. And I love having these at the ready. So I like having some blank ones at the ready and some that are sort of stamped and ready to go. I don't know about all of you, that really slows me down if I'm working on a collage or a journal layout or some sort of project, if I don't have something kind of ready to go, then I stop and I'm getting out my stamps, I'm getting out my ink, I'm finding paper. It just kind of slows me down. So this year, because I've really found that it slows me down, I want to build my stash up. So I want to have some things that are ready and set to go. I just think it's going to be more productive. Of course, sometimes we have something very particular that we're working on that maybe has a particular type of theme, but that's why it's nice just to have some blank ones ready to go. Okay, there's a couple of those. And I'm going to pull out some circles. I don't know why I just love the circles. And if you're lucky enough, if you have some of these stamp sets and then you have paper punches that are slightly bigger, you're golden, because then it makes the fussy cutting really quick and easy. Really quick and easy. And another way I like to use these little handmade labels is they're really great for labeling your handmade things. So if you're making, ATCs and sending them out, I love to sign and use these little labels at the back of my ATCs. I love to put them on maybe my handmade products that I'm selling so that I can sign and date them. So these are also my go-to for that kind of thing. Okay. All right, let's get a couple circles going. And we'll do a little bit of, I don't think I can fit anymore. Let me grab, look at all these crazy shapes. But this is beautiful paper. I'm not sure where she got it. And let's do a little bit of fussy cutting. And I prefer either like a smaller type scissors. I've shared these before. So these are the Cutter Bee brand. Angela shared with us last week. There are some, these have gone up, I guess, in price greatly, but there are some inexpensive options, I guess, that are, I can't find the bottom. There's also these Cutter Bees have like a little plastic piece that the tip slides into, which is great because but a smaller, sharper scissor is, I much prefer that when I'm doing fussy cutting or cutting something out like that. And then these are the scissors that Ollie's carried for a while. So I had picked up a pair when Jim and I were in Florida, and Tamara had sent me a pair too. So I'm a lucky owner of 2 of those. And when I'm cutting out the labels, sometimes I'll leave, I'll do a kiss cut, or I'll cut right up to the stamping. So I'll show you both. Paper around the stamping, and then that gives me an opportunity to ink it and just get a completely different look. Okay, so there, that one, I went right up to the ink, and then we'll do one, I'll throw that away. We'll do one where I leave a little bit of room. And some stamps, depending on how your stamps are, you kind of have to, depending on how some of them are shaped. And it doesn't have to be perfect, especially if you're going to ink it. I think ink hides so much. Oh, does it, Angela? Oh, did I? Oh, I showed it. I did show it. Oh my gosh. I think I have to get one of those. I think I have to get one. I think there are so many ways you can play with it. And I don't know what it is, but those small florals are just so cute. Okay, so there's one where I've left a little bit of an edge there. And let's ink it just so we can see what that looks like. And it just changes up the whole look. Hopefully you see the ink, but here in person you can see it much better. And of course, if you have a lighter paper like a cream color or white paper, it'll show up even more. So it's kind of nice just to change it up. Let me do this one. Our little handmade one here, which I think is really cool. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but definitely, oh, there, you can see it a little bit better. Oh, did you? Let's see, Angela sent a pic of some butterflies she punched out. I think we're all going to get obsessed with that paper punch. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Is that cool or what? You know, it would be cool too, like this technique where we just did the handmade one too, like you were saying. If you have, if you can make a little template and then do like a line. Oh my gosh. How pretty. How pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's going to go on my wish list, I think. I ordered something last night. I was like, should I get it? Should I not? For a craft I'm working on for Saturday. And so I'll probably wait to do the punch for a little bit. Because I didn't spend that much money, but let's see here. Okay, let me go back here. Okay. All right, let's fussy cut some of these. Let's see how this one is easy to fussy cut because it has that little, it's kind of an off-center one. It's very cool though. Do a little bit of fussy cutting of that. You can see because it's like off-center, so it has these kind of little corners, which I think I'm going to leave one like that because I kind of like that little corner detail there. You can, oh, my connections keep going away. What is going on? Aren't those cool, Susie? Oh my gosh, those are cool. Okay, so I'm going to do one where I'm going to leave that, and I think the other I'll cut that little bit out. And then we'll get some little fun design stamps out. Here we go. Carrie is here. Hi, Carrie. I love that you can listen when you're driving on Thursdays. I love that we're the ones that keep you company on Thursdays. I love it. Okay. Oh my gosh, Carrie posted on her community tab. I didn't have time to comment, but she posted the funniest picture. You guys need to go look at that in her community tab of what the display was in her Hobby Lobby. So good. I think it would be funny. I was thinking if they had that display like in Los Angeles, like the looks on people's faces when they came in. Is this hi mediocre arts and crafts? It's remind me your name. I think I know what I want to say, but I don't want to say the wrong. I don't want to say the wrong name. I'm so glad you're here. It's a cool stamp, huh? And actually, I think that I think it looks cool just to leave the corners like that. I think it maybe even makes it more interesting. It's hard to see. So this one I cut them out, but I don't know, I think I kind of like that. And of course it's easier to cut it out. What stamp set was that in? Probably could Google it, but this was a really cool, I'm pretty sure, not that it would be Tuesday Morning brand, but I'm fairly certain I picked this up from Tuesday Morning before they closed. But I've used these a lot. I don't know if I've used these, but I love these. They're not sparrows. What are they? Swallows. I love the swallow bird. So those I've used a bunch, but it's interesting because it's not like they fit in. Interesting thing. Butterflies definitely don't fit, but that's where those kind of oddly shaped ones came out. I was looking to see, I don't think there's any labels in that one. I'm just going to look through my stamps and see if there's any more. I think that's other than the Tim Holtz one. I don't think I have any other kind of label shapes. Oh, I do have this one. Look at these. I have hardly used these. I don't know where I got these, but this one is really cool. Oh, I think I'm going to stamp one of these. Maybe. So some of them are Valentine. There's a Christmas one, and I think a Halloween one in here. Maybe I'll stamp a couple of these because I think that would be fun to have in this paper. All right, let me fussy cut these really quick, and then I can throw this in the trash. Really cool. I have to that I thought that's exactly what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say the wrong thing. I also love Bug that I think you joined. Angela added you to our Instagram craft group, and I feel like it was the same week that we picked Bug or Bugs as our craft prompt. So I thought that was very apropos. If it wasn't the same week, it was very, very close to it. Okay, so there, I fussy cut those. And okay, let's try these big ones, because I haven't even used some of these. Maybe with this green might be cool. Let's see. These are really cool. This one says limited edition created by. How come I haven't used that? That would be a great one to put on the back of ATCs. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I have had this and I've never used it, because you can do the number and then of, and then sign your name. Even this one too. It says who, what, where. How did I not know? And this one is even cool because you can circle the month and then the day of the week. What? How did I not know? I had all this good stuff. And then this one says like number, and it has a line. And then these are little quotes that I guess you can put into this one. Okay, I've been missing out. Definitely want to do a bunch of these. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one. Maybe this one too. Because I love having labels like this on the back of ATCs. I think it's cute when you turn the ATC over and you have a fun little label in the back. It just kind of decorates it. Also, I tend to put paper napkins on the back of my ATCs. That's always my quick and easy way to decorate the back of an ATC. I don't know if that's a great image here. Let me see. Of course, I put glue on my black ink. Let me do this kind of opposite way. Let me see if I can get a better impression here. It's not bad, but it's not the best. Oh, Maria, so send me, Maria, send me a message on Instagram, myself or Angela. So our names are the same on Instagram, obviously, with just the spaces. But if you message one of us, oh, you're on IG. Are you in the craft group? So the craft group is just on the back end. So it's like a private group, and we can post pictures. We can chit chat when we do the weekly craft prompts. When those that are participating, we post pictures of our makes and just all kinds of, like, Nettie Nettie had the best haul last weekend. She went to an estate sale in a thrift store. Oh my gosh. She found the best stuff and a super cool belt. Oh, I keep thinking about that belt, Nettie. That's such a good belt. So we'll just post pictures like that. Just fun stuff that we know each other. Okay, good. I'll look for that when I get off. In fact, I have to write myself notes because it is so, see, and I already forgot, I didn't show you the new happening this week. See, I'm just talking and going on to the next thing. So Maria IG group. Okay. See, like I had Susie's note from last week, signed the card, which I did. Okay. All right. So I think that one was better. This first impression, it wasn't very good on that side. So I think I got a better impression with that second one. And I don't have those supplies, but I know there's like some special things that you can put underneath your stamps that give you a better impression and all that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. Maybe, let me look. In fact, I'll look right now. And see. Might be in requests too. Oh, here you are, Maria. Okay, so I'm gonna hit accept, and I just did it so that I can find your name, and then let me follow you, which I may already be. Oh, okay, follow back, and then, okay, so let me see if I can do it. Type it. Okay, I'm gonna go in the craft group. And sorry, be quiet. Let's see. I think if I go up here and then I add, and then there you are. Oh, and okay, it's giving me a message back that's saying I can't add you to the chat unless you follow me. So go back to my page and follow me. That's interesting. So I don't know how all this stuff works, but follow me and then I can add you back in because you came up on the thing, and then it'll be done. It doesn't matter. Some people have no posts. You don't even have to have any posts to be in the back end groups. So never any worries about that. Okay, let's do a little fussy cutting of these. I love this one. And I don't like the way that looked, but I'll probably save this little piece here and I can just stamp on the back of it. Actually, this one has kind of grungy borders on this ticket one. So because of that, I'm definitely going to leave some paper on the edge. I'm not going to cut right up to the inking. I'm going to leave a paper border. But I think I will come in and do the little cutouts on the corner. This was a fun find today. We probably all have lots of stamps that we've picked up here and there that we haven't even used. Because it's like you see them and you're like, oh my gosh, those are so beautiful. I love that one. Oh my gosh. It's a great one. Okay. Let me do a couple of those and then we'll do, I think it would be cool to put some designs in the middle of these. I think that this way worked a little bit better. Kathy is here. Did you find Maria, Kathy? Okay, I'm gonna really push on that one. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, let's see, add. Okay, lace. Still doing it. Maybe I have to get all the way. I think maybe I have to get all the way out of Instagram, but I have a note here to do it, Maria. So I'll definitely do it before the day is over. Okay. Let's see. Do you, Susie, you have some of these? These are cool. Do you use them? I can't believe I've never used them. Oh, that one's cool. I'm going to do another one of those. I have this like little wooden kind of slide here that I'm taking. I have a bunch of stuff with it, but I keep some sheets of labels that, like, before I had these stamps, I found some kind of Denison knockoff labels, I think on Pinterest, and they were blank. So that's originally what I used. And I just, you know, photocopied or printed them off on my computer. And then I would use those to, you know, sign my craft pieces and that kind of thing. Oh, let me get another. Will that fit on there? Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully it didn't dry out. But then after, as years went on, I picked up little stamps like this. But I just can kind of, you know, if I need something quick, I just grab them out. And right now it has fussy cuts and kind of some other things, but I think what I'm going to do once we get done with all this project, I'm going to clean out that little box and I'm just going to keep labels in it. I'm going to keep either, you know, the ones that we decorate a bit more and then the blank ones. They keep them in that box and pull all the fussy cuts out. You don't use it at all? This is like, I mean, this was like a happy find today. Clearly, I've never used mine. Just do not know why. Maybe I'll do one of those too. Okay, let's cut this out. I love this. I love it. Yes, right, Jonna? Pull it out, Susie. Use it. Use it. I definitely have whole sheets of stamps that I have probably not used a single one on the sheet. I can probably guarantee you they may all still be in their original wrapper too. With the cellophane wrapper. Look how cool. Oh my gosh, I love these. These are going to be my new favorite. My new favorite for ATCs. Or really anything. Okay, I'm going to cut this out and then I'm going to share the kitty news because I have to show you guys a picture. So much kitty stuff going on. Jim and I are exhausted. It is beyond rewarding, all this time and hard work and energy we have put in, but we we are so exhausted, and now you will see why we are very exhausted. Okay, let me pull up pictures. So last Thursday, I think I had shared with you guys that I think we were on, so for those that are new or haven't been up to date on all the kitty stuff, we adopted a 6-month-old kitten from a local cat rescue. Now it's 6 months old. We adopted him, and so he's 7+ now. But part of that process of adopting him, I had several conversations with some of the cat rescue people about this big feral cat, not a herd, what do we call them, at my husband's work. So some of our kittens, past kittens, one of our current cats came from Jim's work, was a kitten that was born there. Our little boy that we lost last year, Kai, was from that cat colony. Let's call it a cat colony. And so part of that conversations we had with the cat rescue was that there was this cat colony at my husband's work, and one of the cats, Grandma Kitty, we had her, we were able to catch her, trap her, and get her neutered years and years ago. But there's all these other cats, and new ones show up, and they come and go. But it's a pretty consistent group in the cat colony. So I mean, they didn't let any time go by. We adopted Benny, and probably within a couple days, they contacted us and said, well, we'd love to send somebody over and see how we can help you. Because I also made it very clear that we want the cats back. This is the only home that they've known. And they said, yeah, we have experts that do this to trap them. We can help get them neutered, and then they can come back and live very happy, hopefully very healthier, good lives at Jim's work. So I think last Thursday, maybe it was number 10. So we've done 10. I think we're at maybe 11, maybe 12. I've kind of lost count. So Thursday, we went to go pick up the youngest one, who was like 4 or 5 months old. So he had been neutered. He was ready to be released. Jim got home from work. We went and met our contact that does all that with the, what do I want to say, where they get neutered at the local animal shelter. So we went and picked him up, drove over to Jim's work, released him. So he was happily back home. Jim had forgotten his phone. And so when we got back home, he started getting all these text messages. And before, we had trapped one of the mama cats. So far we only, my connection went away. We've trapped 3 females. So there's 2 mamas that just have had a lot of litters. And then there was a younger female who hadn't yet had any kittens. So Jim starts getting all these texts. Oh, my connection. Because Mama is feral, the rescue place didn't have anybody that could currently take her on. Plus, you never know with feral cats. The animal shelter would not take her because she's feral. And so the they wouldn't have the yeah, it's so sad, Jonna. So they had said that the kittens would likely get euthanized if they took them to the animal shelter because they just nobody had the bandwidth to take care of them until they were weaned. So we have Mama and 3 kittens currently in our garage, and this is such a big learning process. Let me pull up some pictures. I should have taken some pictures yesterday. So here's Mama. Hopefully you guys can see her. She is a beautiful tiger kitty. Her right ear, or I mean her right eye was damaged at some point in her lifetime. So her right eye is a little, it's open, but yeah, she has some damage to the eye itself. So I'm not sure that she can see out of that eye, but and the craziest thing is the one that's all white. There are no white cats at Jim's work. There's a lot of orange cats, there's calicos, and then there's like 2 tiger cats. So I don't know about the white. Our neighbor's son is suggesting maybe it's an albino. So I just don't know. And then one is like a dark tortoise. That one in the front is, I think, tiger stripe like her. It looks a little either tiger stripe or maybe it's a light calico. I keep losing my connection. I'm sorry, guys. I keep losing my connection. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep losing you guys today. Sometimes I have those days and I may have to get off a little bit early. But there's Mama and there's her babies. Yeah, she needs a little eye patch. I wish I knew if she could see, but I have to say she's the sweetest Mama. She's never once hissed at us. She's never growled. She's never tried to get us or anything. She's just a sweet, sweet mommy. Of course, we aren't picking the kittens up. We've had to kind of hold them on a towel briefly just to clean up because Mama's never used a cat box or any of those things. So this is like a whole new thing. And the cage is pretty big. It's like a 2-story. So she can, in fact, the last couple of days, it's like a big cat condo, they call it. And they hooked us up with all the stuff, food, cat box, just all the stuff. It is the most amazing organization. They're just incredible, just all the help that they've given us, and Jim and his workplace, and helping all these sweet, sweet kitties have better lives. So I guess cats, it takes 6 to 8 weeks for the kittens to be weaned. So she will be with us for approximately 6 to 8 weeks. I think at 3 weeks, we'll start holding the kittens and getting them used to humans and getting them used to us so that they can go on to get adopted and have sweet homes. And then Mama will get fixed. I'm seeing if I have any other better pictures. Oh, you can kind of see her eye. See her eye? Actually, now that I'm looking at the picture, yeah, there's just something. So it's fine on the outside, but there's something kind of with her eyeball. But she's kind of tiny, but she's just a sweet mommy. I haven't named her. I just keep calling her mommy, and we haven't named the kittens. Let's see. This one's a dirty one. I think that's a little bit better picture. Kittens are a little bit bigger. That one might have been from yesterday or the day before, but they're growing really big. So yeah, we're just, oh, is it the solar flares, Kathy? Is that what's affecting? She is, Susie. Oh my gosh. So that was the thing. because we don't know how to do any of this. We've never had little baby kittens like that. Our Cha-Cha and Kai were already weaned. Um, when Jim's coworkers were able to find, where the mommy had them. And so they were already weaned when we got them. So this is our first experience. So the one thing they did say is just to keep everything very quiet and relaxing for mama, because if she's stressed, then she won't eat well and she won't thrive and the babies won't thrive. So she's in the garage. It's just nice and quiet. We've been keeping, the lights off and just very, very, very quiet. So she's been feeding the babies. Um, they're growing. She looks beautiful. She's doing well. She's, using the cat box. And then Jim, because he's so sweet, we have found she eats more at night. She goes through a lot of wet food at night. So he's been getting up a couple times per night to make sure there's wet food in her bowl, so that she's getting a lot of nutrients. So yeah, we've just been, we'll go out there and check on them and make sure that they're okay. And then she's been going up to the top level so she can get up to like a second level. So we've noticed the last couple of days that she's been up there quite a bit, and we were kind of worried, well, is she not feeding the kittens and the kittens hungry? But maybe that's what they do in the wild. So we just don't know. It's like such a new thing. But yeah, she's been spending the days up a little bit higher. But then she comes down, and Jim says like pretty much all night she's laying with them and the babies are eating. So maybe that's how they do it. I just don't know. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hello. Are you naming the white one Storm? Okay, I'm gonna write that down because we're like, names are not coming to us yet. We were trying to think of names for mom, and I've just been calling her mommy or mama. And I was already calling her Mama Kitty before we trapped her, because we knew she was one of the females that had quite a few litters the last couple years. So I was calling her Tiger Mom or Mama Kitty, and so now I'm having a hard time thinking of a name for her. So I don't know. She's just Mama or Mommy, but I love that, Storm. And the white one is so funny. So the other two, I've been calling them the twins, even though they're triplets. They're so much alike. They're just wormy and squirmy and crawling everywhere. And the white one, he or she just wants to sleep. Is a super heavy sleeper, just solid. So funny. And the other ones are going, but I mean, he or she eats really well. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe we'll have like a naming contest. And of course, they have to have super cute names, because I think sometimes that's part of the whole adoption thing. Maybe Susie. I tell you, this is such a fascinating thing. Yeah, maybe she does need to regenerate her milk, or maybe she just needs a little bit of quiet time. And of course, when she's had all her babies at Jim's work in the past, like who knows, like kind of what they do. We've never had little ones like this before. Oh, is it Jonna? Okay, so every mom needs a little bit of time away. Okay, see, that's really good to know. We've looked up things like when their eyes open and when their ears start popping out, right? Because they're all like wrinkly. So I think it said their eyes start to open in 6 to 8 days. So they're 7 days old today because they were born last Thursday. And yeah, apparently kittens, all their eyes are always blue. All kittens have blue eyes when they're born, and then they change color over time. So this is really good info to have, that her milk, yeah, Tiger. Tiger is a good name. Oh, you do, Nancy? You have a long-haired kitty named Tiger? Yeah. I just start, which I don't know, Tiger Mama. It has some connotations, but that's as we've been tracking the cats and trying to keep track of the ones that we still need to trap. I just gave her that name because we have all these wonderful volunteers and people that are helping us with the whole process. So sometimes assigning them a name helps a little bit to keep them apart, yeah, or distinguish them from each other. Oh, I bet, Diane, right? So she's eating, yeah, because cats are nocturnal, right? Although I guess our domesticated cats, they do sleep with us, but I think that is their nature to hunt at night. So they probably eat more at night. They're awake, they're up. So maybe that makes sense. So we have both for her, Susie, wet food and dry food. So the shelter gave us like super healthy, all the good nutrient dry food and wet food. I think she's eating a little bit of dry food, we can tell, but not much. Mostly she's wanting wet food. And we have 2 bowls of water for her. So we have dry food and water. Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear me, these solar flares. Look at my phone. My phone looks like a solar flare. Look how my phone looks. That's crazy. That is super crazy. I think I've totally lost you guys. Oh, did it come back? It might have come back. Raise your hand if you guys can hear me. I'm not sure that you guys can hear me. On my laptop, it still says, oops, connection lost, reconnecting. It looks maybe it's back on my phone. Yeah, raise your hand if you guys can hear me. Yeah, I hope Storm keeps the blue eyes. Stormy. That would be so cute. She's a little girl. We could call her Stormy. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna put my put my lid on. I saw that. Doesn't that look like a flare? That's so crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, it just keeps pop connection lost. See, that's why Kathy, we need Kathy to tell us. I wouldn't even have thought about the solar flare. Let's see. Susie says my granddaughter heard a crying kitten under the deck. Oh my god, I love that. Dexter. They waited a few days for the mama, took to a shelter, and they adopted. Yeah, and that's what'll happen to the kittens too. If the rescue has a spot for them, they'll go to Peter Pet Pals, they'll go to the rescue. And it seems like they like to keep their kittens about 6 months. to get neutered and shots and all that good stuff, and watching their social media. And then, of course, our baby Benny that we adopted, they keep them for about 6 months. So it depends if they have a foster family that will keep them that length of time. We, of course, don't, because Chachi and Benny are still getting used to each other, and that can be about a 3-month process. Although it's, oh my gosh, it's going amazing. They're like little brothers, and they're brothers, and so we can't bring the kittens into the house. So hopefully they'll have a spot open, and if not, they'll go to the shelter. Mom will get fixed, and they'll get snapped up super quick there, because they're going to be adorable. Let's see. Okay, you can hear. So can you guys hear? And then you can't see me. That's so interesting. Oh, Kathy. Okay, good. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think her name has to be that. The other name I had thought about was Pearl, which I thought was super cute, but our tortoise is named Pearl. She's our pearly girl, so I thought that's kind of weird if we name her Pearl, because that's our tortoise. Let's see. Did you see? Diane said, "Did you see the mid-air shadow attack?" No, Diane. Oh no. They didn't get the eggs, right? Oh, was it another eagle? Oh my gosh. That would make me really nervous. Okay, let's look at Kathy's. Kathy's button tree. Oh my gosh. I know it's going to be fabulous. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Okay, I'm looking at it for a second because I'm looking at the background of it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, let me put it up so I can get it close. Oh my word. So did you sew all of those onto the background material? So the material looks like it has sequins and things. Did you sew all of that on as well? Oh my gosh. Can you, I'm sure you guys cannot see well enough to take it all in. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It looks like you've sewn the buttons on for the tree, and then you've embroidered the whole back with sequins and really, really cool stuff. I think there's a second picture. Oh my gosh, Kathy. How many hours? Yeah. Okay. So that's all, I'm guessing it's hand sewn. Oh my, how many hours do you have in that, Kathy? That is gorgeous. Look at that. That is spectacular. Are you going to frame it? What are you going to do with it when you're done? Oh my word. That, I say labor of love. I like to say that phrase a lot around here, but that's a labor of love. Look at that, you guys. Spectacular. Wow. Diane said it was a crow. Okay, eggs are great. Good. Good. Oh my gosh, we can't have any more mishaps with the eagle eggs. We just can't take it. Oh, isn't that gorgeous, Susie? So gorgeous. Spectacular. Spectacular. Yeah, let us know. Are you framing it? Are you gifting it? Maybe it's for your daughter. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So beautiful, Kathy. Yeah, total piece of art. Total piece of art. Let's see. Oh, Angela sent another picture. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Okay. Now she's found, Angela's done cutouts with other florals. Is that the coolest stamp or what? You know what, Angela? Okay, because my mind is going. I've done little pieces, but I haven't done it like like a process video, or I haven't done a bunch of it, but I wonder if, let me get my words straight. When you put fabric on the double-sided tape, like to make the washi tape, the faux fabric washi tape, I wonder if you could do that with fabric and if the punch would cut it out. Could you imagine with like Liberty of London fabric, or vintage fabric with the little like petite flowers? Oh my gosh, right? See, my mind is going. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We're having some solar flare things going on. So if I go in and out, those darn solar flares. So I'm losing connection from time to time. So, okay. Oh, Kathy said it's a pillow sham. Oh my gosh. So I'm sticking to lightweight boards inside and hanging with a cord. Oh, so it was already a pillow sham in its life. Nice. So you've upcycled it, and then you're going to put boards on the inside and use hanging cord. Oh my goodness. I would have like, I don't think I could sell something like that. I would want to keep it. when I few times I've made things like that, I end up wanting to keep, or if I make multiples of things, I'm going to keep like one. I have a hard time when I've invested so much. Is that going on your own wall? Or maybe your daughter's? Isn't it gorgeous, Heidi? Oh my gosh, it is spectacular. It is spectacular. Okay. All right. So cool. Oh, if that stamp would cut through, like, it probably wouldn't do the really thick. I know sometimes people use that carpet tape, so probably, I'm guessing, wouldn't cut through that. But if it would cut through the thinner with the material, OMG. Oh my goodness. Because I think there's something really special about the little tiny florals. It's a really cool stamp, but the little tiny florals are just getting me. It's a paper punch, Susie, that Angela, I think she just got it today. She ordered it on Amazon. They're in our craft group, and it's so good. You're making them to sell, Kathy? Oh my goodness. Is this the first one, or have you made others so far? Oh my gosh. You have to charge that. You have to charge lots and lots of money for that. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, let's see, where was I? So much kitty stuff and solar flare. I think there was one more I wanted to do. Let's see, I did the blank one, and then we'll do that one. I'm going to do this one really quick, and then we'll do some fun design stuff in the middle. Let me see. Maybe I'll use this color here. I like this color. Maybe I'll do one in black. Oh, I probably should have done the coffee first. I'll do one in black, and then I'm going to do a coffee one, just so I have it in my stash. I already put all the labels on my stuff for the crafty marathon, and I could have used these. Oh, you did? Okay, good. I'm going to pull that up. Let's see. I got one of those. And let me see what it looks like with the coffee. Of course, we have a little bit of black on here too, but so it'll be a little bit darker. Kind of mixes it a little bit. This one's much more juicy than the black one. I've had this for a long time, and I also use this to stamp the cloth bags that I use for my other Etsy shop. So that's probably dried it out quite a bit. At some point, I'm going to need to get a new one, but I use it for those as well. We are mass making labels just to have in my stash. So my daughter Taylor, she is currently going to college, and she's an art major, and she was doing some mixed media collage like a week ago or so. So she had all these offcuts, and I don't know what weight this is, but it's beautiful, beautiful cardstock. I don't even know where she picked it up, but it's this beautiful kind of textured, kind of heathered gray and a mushroom and this beautiful green. And there's some marks on it, but she asked me if I wanted it, and I said, yes, ma'am. I can do something great with that. And I don't know, I just, because it was all these kind of weird shapes, I just thought it would be great to use for labels because of the heft of it too. I might probably keep some of these bigger pieces and maybe do journaling cards or keep it to back cards or something like that. But with all these kind of little, you know, pieces and stuff, I thought, and I didn't want to recycle it. I thought it would be great. Okay, let me fussy cut these out. Aren't those cool, Heidi? So that those are paper punch. So it's a paper punch that Angela got on Amazon. And images, book pages. She did some butterflies on cardstock. So far, the little I think you guys can hear me. It just did that same thing that I showed you. Oh, it's doing it on my phone too. It's doing it on my phone. Look at my phone too. So crazy. Okay, but I think you guys said you can still hear me. You just can't see me. Yeah, so these are stamps I've never used before. It's part of this set. So I've used some of them. There's a Merry Christmas. I think that is Halloween. And then there's a Valentine one in here, but I've never used these. These are just those clear silicone stamps. And I just now realize here with all of you that these would be so great to put on the back of ATCs, right? You can date and you can sign, you know, made by, because this one says limited edition, created by. I mean, so perfect for that. So that was kind of a weird discovery today. Yeah. And I think you guys can still hear me. And Kathy and Wiseman flares. So crazy. If the solar flares are cooperating. Okay. I think that's cool. I like it in the brown. So there's the brown and then there's the black. I think the brown looks even cooler. Okay, I'm going to save these pieces because I could do circles on those. I'm not going to save these little pieces. I saved those. Those are circles there. Okay, I'm going to put these away and then let's get some little designy stamps out and have fun with that. Here we go. Attempt to clean up a little bit. And then here's this blank one here. Clean up our space. And let's see what I have this on. I don't know if I made one. I love these sparrows or whatever they are. They're not sparrows. What are they? Swallows. Swallows. I might have to do a bigger one because I don't think I have any that fit that. I love those. Maybe this size. Ooh, maybe oval. No, oval doesn't fit. Maybe the rectangle. Nope, that doesn't even fit. So it's going to have to be a really big one. All right, let's make one that's like extra special. Let's do something with that swallow. Maybe we could do like vintage style lettering maybe. So let's do, yeah, so just that little, that little swallow fits. Let's see here. Maybe let's try the coffee. I do not know where I got these. I feel like Tuesday morning, I want to say on these, because I think I've had these for a while. So a lot of my older stamps tended to come from Tuesday morning. Sometimes I know where they come from, sometimes I don't, because I've had them so long. But you might be able to do, I'm going to hold it up. Somebody may be able to do like a Google Lens, and you may be able to find the manufacturer. Like it could be Bow Bunny or one of those, but it's a really nice. I love the birds. In fact, I've used these swallows on that packaging on the cotton bags. I've done some cool stamping on some things that I sell in my Etsy shop. I just love the birds. Okay, let's see what it's like. This, just having a little bit of a play. Ooh, do you want to see a sneak peek? So I'm not quite done. And I might have to pull some things out of older stock because I'm running out of time. I just started this weekend or last weekend making stuff. And then with all the kittens and all this stuff, I've kind of run out of time. I procrastinated way too much, but I'll share if you guys want to get a little bit of a sneak peek. You haven't seen them? They're really pretty. I wonder, maybe you might be able to find online. Yeah, these are, I love the butterflies too, but I don't know, there's something really, really cool about the birds. Okay, let's clean that off. And okay, I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what I've done. And I want to add some to some of the things. So, and I think I don't know if I can move through things pretty quickly. So we are going to be paired up. We each, there's going to be a pair of us selling or presenting our items in the course of an hour. So we're going to kind of go back and forth. So basically that means each of the craftsman artists that we get a half an hour to show our items. So it just depends on how quickly that we move through. But I've made 2 little notebooks out of some children's books. Now this one was interesting because I just had the cover. I maybe got it from a whatnot sale like a bunch of years ago. I think I had bought some of these little Whitman Telltale books, and I somehow ended up with some that were just covers because of course how can you pass up a cover that's this cute. So it didn't have any of the inside pages for this one, but I thought it was just too cute not to make something with it. So I just call these notebooks. So the inside pages I have pulled in because I didn't have the inside pages. I went through some of my favorite children's books and I found images that had horses in them, but a lot of the papers in here are ledger paper for writing. So you could use this as a notebook. You could use it as a junk journal. You could decorate the pages, kind of sky's the limit. So it's just I call these my little blank notebooks, but there's some cardstock in here. There's some music pages. There's some guest checks. So I just try to pull some interesting papers. Whoops. And each one will come with a little pen and a paper clip. But what I'm thinking, I ordered some hemp cording from Amazon because I didn't have it in the colors I wanted. I may do a little dangle to kind of drape over the front. And so I'm not sure if I want to put it on a little bulldog clip. I have this little paper clip because I thought, okay, that might be interesting. But I may put an eyelet in here and have it hang off like over the front. What do you guys think? If you can kind of envision that. So I have to play around with that a little bit. But I like this idea. So it can kind of be a bookmark and you could move it around. But I also like the fact that you could use this as a template to make your holes. Obviously, you could use any of the pieces of paper too, but because this is sturdy, it kind of makes a nice little template because, of course, because it has the ring binders, you can add pieces of paper, you can write in it, you could take them out, you could put your own paper. So it has a lot of options. Let's see. Yeah, I would call them, Heidi, I would call them silicone stamps or clear stamps. I think that's what they call them. I want to say clear or silicone. I think would be a good. Do do do. Carrie's home. Nice. Oh, Carrie's getting happy mail too. Yeah, wouldn't I think it would be cute. I think so, Laura. I think it would just add like a nice little thing. And sometimes when I do these notebooks, I'll attach a dangle here with a bulb clip. So I've done that where I attach the dangle here. Of course, I could do the bulldog clip and hang it here, but I don't know. I'm going to play around with it a little bit today or tomorrow. And I don't know. And I'll probably put a bulb clip on it too, so it doesn't have to stay in the eyelet. But anyway, so I have 2 of those. I don't know if I'll be able to show both. We'll just kind of see. Maybe I'll just give them a flat price. But this book, I did have the book pages, so I did leave some of them in. Some of them I kept to do some additional crafting with, and then all the book pages I put little page protectors on those because I figured the person would probably like to leave them in. And then what else do I have? And then I've done some assemblages. So I did, these are hard to show, but I love making these little, I almost feel like they're dioramas. They definitely would qualify as an assemblage, but I love doing these little kind of stories on top of the vintage thread spools. So they're the old vintage wooden ones. Here I've signed the bottom. See, and I like to use the labels for stuff like that. So I made 3 of them, and then I put a hanger here so they just, they could be table sitters. But you could also hang them because I know sometimes people will have Easter trees, so they could be used as an ornament or just a tabletop sitter. So kind of both ways. So here's one, and I like to use as much vintage as I can. I'm just always looking for all these sweet little things to include. So this is one of those little vintage wooden Easter ornaments, and I given her like put some flowers on top so she has like a little hat, like a little Easter hat. And when I make these like little dioramas or assemblages, I like to always include mercury ball bead, like those Christmas beads. That's kind of one of my signature things. So there's mushrooms, there's little eggs. So there's one. I may keep one for myself because I put so much time and love into them. So I might just have two at the sale. I might keep one. And then this is like vintage fabric. I love that fabric. I'm in love with this fabric. So there's the other one. And then here's the third one. So they're all a little different, especially because the ornaments are different. So that one just has like a single flower. And I only had 2 pink trees. So 2 have pink trees and one has that. So those will be coming. And I made one more assemblage. And I only made one of these. I only had one lamb. So this won't kind of be multiples to pick from, but I just thought that was sweet. I love this little lamb figurine and kind of the same. It's on a vintage tin, but a lot of the same. And then I had this like that paper shred that I like to use. The other ones I put moss down, but I also cut little strips and like accordion book pages. I kind of wanted to include some book pages in there too. So that one's a little bit different. And see, yep, I like to use the labels as a little signature. This one, because I had more room, I put one of my little business logos on there. And I think that's all. Oh, and then I'll have some earrings. So these are kind of some, and I only have 2 pair left. They're kind of some older stock, but they're really cute. They're actually little brass lockets, and the lockets open up, and then there's some turquoise check glass bellflower beads at the top. So I only have 2 pair of those left. So I'd like to find some happy new homes. And that's what I have so far. So I think I may have to pick out some other, like the earrings are a little bit of back stock. So I might have to do that for my other items. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Aren't those cool? Yeah, Susie, I love these pen clips. These I got on Amazon. I don't know if I have these on my Amazon thing. I need to go and update my link tree of my Amazon favorites. But these definitely come from Amazon. And the pens, I'm kind of bummed out because I was getting my pens from Dollar Tree, and I went a couple weeks ago. I was looking for them. I don't know, they come like in a 10-pack or a 12-pack, and they fit really well in these little clips. You know, I don't want a pen that's too big, but they're the perfect size. And I think I only have 3 left. I got very excited because I found a pack at Hobby Lobby that kind of had the same look, but they're too thin. They slide out. They don't like these stay in here kind of snug. I mean, it's easy to get them out, but the other ones just fall out. So I'm really bummed. I need to find, I'm going to have to measure and see if I can find some more of these. So if anybody knows, if anybody's used these clips and what pens they like to put in, I don't know. Maybe my Dollar Tree was just out. I don't know if it's something they're not going to carry anymore, but I'm on the hunt. I love those. I love the little pen clips. They're fun. And I like to include them, especially in the notebooks, because you're ready to go. You can journal in it. You can take notes. You can use it like a notebook. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want to put one of these birds. Oh, maybe we'll do butterflies too. Let me do one more. Let me do 2. Let me do 2 because I love the way that brown looks on this mushroom paper. Do you know, Carrie, do you get them? Have you seen them lately? I know you can order things online from Dollar Tree, so I may have to do that. Or maybe Amazon maybe has something, but of course, I think Dollar Tree would end up being less expensive. And though, like, maybe those were I wouldn't necessarily have picked those colors for those books, but they come in like they have reds and greens, I think, and pastels. They're so good. So I think I'll have to look online. And you get so many of them. And they're just super cute. Like, they're great colors. Like, I had included a bunch in those Christmas notebooks, which I think I still haven't shared any pictures. I had that custom order. Oh my gosh. Like, as soon as I got done with those and shipped them off, I had to start doing taxes. And I did do a video to share those, but I haven't even taken the time to look at it at all. Okay, I'm going to take the little swallow. I think this is going to look cute. Let's see. I'm going to put it up in this corner, and then we'll get some, like, I don't know, antique-y looking script is what I'm kind of thinking. Oh, let me know, Carrie. I'm going to, oh, what the heck? Okay. That's an epic failure. Okay. I guess I can't. What? What happened? Is it the ink? That's so weird. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be bummed if something happened to this stamp. Oh, duh. I had it that way. Guys, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, I had it on the flat side. That was going to make me cry if this stamp, if it was broken in some way. Okay, now we're going this direction, so I have to put it differently. I think I'm going to put it down in the right-hand corner. Oh, Susie. Oh my gosh. Only if you're not going to do something with them, Susie, because and I have a ton, my friend. So only if you're not going to do something with them, because you can restring them and hang them on your tree. You know what I like to do with them too? So I have a bunch that are loose or they've come apart, and I even I was gifted, sweet friend had bought me a whole bottle. A jar. We were out vintage shopping and antiquing, and she had bought and gifted me. So it's like a big mason jar full. So I do have a ton. But I get scared, and I don't like to hang them in a tree because I'm always afraid it's gonna like break or whatever. But Susie, they're so beautiful. You can string them, just put a new string, and I put them in bowls at the holidays, and then I'll put like little elves in there or postcards or whatever. I kind of use it like a little pick. So it's a very good idea. Think about doing that. Oh, it's the flares, Carrie. The solar flares are happening, is what Kathy told us, which I know she's right, because occasionally when I look at the screen, it looks like a solar flare. So no doubt that's what's happening. What is chipmunk speed? What is that, Nettie? Is it a game? I don't know what it is. I have to know. Okay, so we have one bird. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. It's like, I love that stamp. I need to use it more often. Okay, let's get some like vintage script or something, I'm thinking. So I have these two little sets. This one's like postage stuff, which I think would maybe be cool too. I like that they're little tiny. And I think both of them I got at Temu back when many of us were shopping at Temu before it was felt not right to do so. So yeah, I'm pretty sure these came from Temu. So let's see what would be cute. And what fits on here. I'm just going to do a little bit of a dry fit here, kind of like that. Maybe I like this better. Yes. Are you going to do it live, Carrie? I would love to come help you. I wish I could fly there and come help you. I would just sit. I'm super good at organizing. I'm like the person, like the friend or family member when people have to do like house clean outs and stuff like that. I'm like your go-to person. I'm good at like organizing, cleaning out. Not always so much with my stuff, but I'm that go-to person. Yes, Kathy. I definitely need to do the gold leaf. I think at some point when I get a little bit more organized, I'm going to maybe once a month, once every couple months, I'm just going to go through my craft supplies. I've had this thought and like pick out the thing that I've never used, which I have a lot of, and gold leaf is up at the top of that list to figure out how to do that. Let's see here. I think I missed. I think a friend came in. Hi, Erin. Oh, there's Erin. I was like, Erin came in and I missed her. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. We're having solar flares and all kinds of weird stuff today, but it's a good time. You don't see Carrie? Oh, maybe something got pushed. I know there's all those like things, not that any of us ever want to block each other, but I know it's like super easy to do. Let's see. Yeah, Carrie, let us know. Let us know if you're gonna go live because we'll come hang out with you. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Let me see. Do you think that's it, Kathy? Okay, I'm gonna make you blue. Let's see if that does it. That's so weird. Okay, add as moderator. Okay, you should be blue now, Nancy. So let me know if that allows you to see. Is that it, Kathy? Because I have so many people blue. I just started making a lot of people blue the last several years, not for any particular reason. Well, I should take that back. I made people blue so that if you have a channel, you can share your channel information. But does that mean that people that aren't blue can't see blue people? Oh my gosh. Okay, Angela's saying I don't think so. But let me know if that helped, Nancy. That would be a really good thing to figure out. I know I've almost like I don't know, like falling asleep or I'm like watching YouTube or something. Like I have my phone. I mean, clearly I watch too much YouTube, the fact that I'm doing that, but I know like sometimes like nod it off and I like will press something. And then I'm like, oh my God, and then I like wake up and I'm like, what's going on? Let's see. Oh, Susie. Okay. I would accept them with so much love if you want to send those to me, my friend. I would love and adore them. And every time I make something special, knowing that they're from you and that they'll be added to all my little handmade things. I would love and adore that. I would love you to display them and enjoy them, but I would love and adore that. I do too, Nancy. I watch way too much YouTube. I also fall asleep with it on. So basically, you know, when you get those things and they tell you like how much you're watching YouTube every day, you know, you get those like, you've watched like blah, 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 because I fall asleep and it's on. I put my phone on my, it's like instead of having the TV on and falling asleep, I put the phone on my nightstand and I'll put like a crafting video, somebody who has a nice relaxing voice, unlike mine. And then I fall asleep probably within 2 seconds. I know, Carrie. I mean, I just don't even watch regular TV anymore. It's very rare that I turn the TV on. Let's see. Oh no. 10-inch walkway into the room so you can't get chair or crutches in there. Oh no, Jonna. Oh no. That is not good. Okay, all right. Let me pick out a couple more things here. So I think I like those words. Maybe some script. Maybe script that's a little bit smaller. I think would look kind of cool. What are you doing, Ben Ben? Little kitten or kittens. Kitten is walking around. I think this goes this way. These little tinies, it's hard to kind of see what's going on. So this would be pretty too. Way too many choices here, I think, friends. I'm seeing way too many things to choose from. So I probably just have to close my eyes and do it. That one's pretty too. It's like parfum violet. You haven't, Maria, since 2000? Oh my gosh, that's a long time. I probably watched tons of TV in lockdown. I think I discovered YouTube maybe kind of around when everything was locked down because my husband was watching it. He would watch all like fishing and all these like outdoorsy things when he was working on handmade things for our other business. And I'm like, what are you watching? I didn't even know what YouTube was. I had no idea. Let's see. Oh, I love that, your goat path. Oh my gosh. I love it. Your goat path. Yeah, I need to do that. I had somebody show me how to do it and then I forgot how to put the timer on. I need to put a timer on my thing because I know you can do that on your phone too. It is super expensive, Erin. Yeah, my brother-in-law gifted us something during Christmas time. So I think we can kind of get rid of ours, but I don't know. It's some kind of thing where we can watch stuff. Oh no, oh gosh, Jonna, I wish I could fly and help you. Well, your friend that calls it a goat trail, was it goat trail? What was it? I love it. I don't know if it was trail, goat path. Hopefully she'll come and help you. I wouldn't be able to get through my crafty space with anything. Or around my dining room table, I should say, because I have stuff stacked everywhere. Oh, that's good info, Kathy. So you can get that. Oh, maybe Amazon could deliver, Jonna. Yeah, we need to get rid of ours too. We just don't use it. The kids watch movie. Kids are YouTube. They watch a lot of YouTube too, and they're big movie watchers, but not like cable TV or whatever. What's the other stuff? what do you call that? The, you know, ABC, NBC, all that. I know, it's so terrible. Hopefully. Oh, that reminds me, I have to pull up Kathy's other picture. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything else. I also didn't look if anybody had posted anything on the community tab, but hopefully not. If I did miss it, I try to look for that before I go on. Oh my gosh. So okay, wait, this is a different one. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. So this tree has a lot of blue buttons in it. And then she put beautiful fringe. So these are handmade by our friend Kathy Wiseman. Connection. We're having a solar flare. Hopefully. Okay, there it came back. So she is making these beautiful handmade wall hangings. So she's attached all these gorgeous buttons, and then she's actually embroidering the sides and adding detail too in the background. And she's added this beautiful fringe to the bottom. What is this star? Is it a brooch? I can't see. Oh my gosh, Kathy, that is just gorgeous. Guys, message Kathy if you were interested, because it sounds like she's going to make these available for sale at some point in time. Look at that. Like, that is a labor of love. Such a labor of love. Isn't that pretty, Nancy? Oh my gosh. Just absolutely stunning. Stunning. So if you guys are interested, I would send Kathy a message. If you guys missed, this was the other one that I shared a little bit ago. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? And she's designing them to be wall hangings. So just gorgeous. And Kathy is same name, Kathy Wiseman on Instagram. I hope you don't mind, Kathy. I'm sharing that info, but you guys send her a message if you're interested. What beautiful gifts those would make. Okay, I'm just going to go for it because I'm talking too much, and let's get a few more things on our label. This will be like our one special. Did Carrie say if she was going live? Are you going live, Carrie? You probably said it because I think I asked it a long time ago, but let me know. And then if you have it set up, put the link in. All right, this one I'm just going to put here. And there's probably so many different things we could do. We could use different ink colors. It's upside down, friends. Okay, if I'd had that right side up, but the numbers are upside down. But let's put something else cool there. I could put a piece of paper or something over it eventually. Because of course I did that. Of course I did that. All right, we're going to pretend that's the right side up, and I did it properly, but you can see how skies. But to have a sweet little label like this ready to go and in your stash that you can just grab and go when whatever paper craft you're working on needs a label. But if that was going the right direction, how cute is that? And you can ink it up, and you could, you know, put other, you know, put some texturing in there, like the little texture stamps, and you could do all kinds of fun stuff. But I just think it's fun to have these labels pre-made and in your stash. Okay, did Carrie say? Yes. Okay. All right. Is that right now? 12 to 1. Wait, when are you doing it? Let me click on it. Maybe it's not today. Let me click. Let me click. Oh, 42 hours. Okay, so that is it Saturday? That's Saturday, right? Okay. Oh no, that's our crafty marathon. 10 a.m. Eastern. Let me see. Oh, no to the live on the shed tour. We'll do a video and shooting to have that out for everyone to see. I thought you wanted us to keep you company while you were organizing. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for the tour of your space. I love watching craft room tours, organizing things. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Kathy just put the link into the Crafty Marathon. Thank you. Which is live in 42 hours. So I better get cracking. I better get cracking. Okay, let me go back. In fact, I'm going to say goodbyes. We're going to wrap up here. So anyway, I hope this just gave you some inspiration. You have, paper scraps. You probably have, like me, rubber stamps that you've never used that are in your collection. Certainly, if you don't have the label shaped stamps, as you can see early on in the live, we actually made this from just a circle paper punch. Circle paper punch, we took a Sharpie, we took a little micron pen, and we made our own label. So if you have square punches or just a pair of scissors and a ruler, this one we made with a ruler, so we could come in and do some other fine lining around the edges or inside that thicker Sharpie pen right there. But so if you don't have the stamps and paper punches, you can use your scissors and make really cool labels. And then of course, decorate them up. So I didn't even share these, but so these were some that I made earlier in the week with the labels that I had stamped. And yeah, this one's cool, like a postage stamp. And then this one I took like little mushrooms and berries and some of those little tiny script ones, but they're so cool. I just dropped everything, right? To have those at the ready. I'll put some of these in your happy mail, Susie. I'm going to put some of these. And Susie, if you're still here, is there anything that you're looking for? Because I'm sending your thing in like a box, so I have lots of room in there. So let me know if there's things that you're looking for that you don't have in your stash. You could either type them here or email me, and then I could put some extra. I've already pulled some extra goodies, but then I could have some extra goodies in there. Yeah. Yeah, totally let us know if you need a little hand holding with your organization, but I cannot wait to see your craft space tour. So excited. So I will see you all at the Crafty Marathon on Saturday. Kathy put the link in above, so make sure you click it, put your notification bell. There are 8 of us that are selling our handmade items. There's going to be handmade journals and notebooks and assemblages and jewelry. Oh my gosh, Christy made the most beautiful jewelry. She's, oh my gosh, she's been making those little junk journal charms. I hope she brings some of those as well. But it's going to be really amazing, beautiful, special handmade items that we've made just especially for all of you. So I hope we see you all Saturday. And if not, I will see you next Thursday. 10 of us. I keep saying 8. There are 10 of us, 10 sellers. Laura, who's in the chat, Laura's going to be selling. Katie, Vintage and Vinyl. Dee, Thrill of the Thrift. Pam, Pamela Bland. Tippy Winks Vintage is also co-hosting with Angela and selling. And who did I forget? Margot, right? I think Vintage Peep Show Go Go. I think I hit on everybody. Angela did a cool advertising, so I'll post that in the and the artists, so that later. And once I kind of hone down everything that I will be having at the sale, I'll do a little video or something in the next couple days. Yes, thank you, Angela. Angela has put so much time and work and energy into hosting this time around. So I can't thank you enough, Angela. So yeah, make sure that you're all subscribed to Angela. And it's a lot of work hosting. And she's been doing an amazing job. So thank you, Angela, and thank you, Christy. Okay, everybody, I am going to say goodbye. I'm not even going to turn the camera around. I will see you all Saturday. And if not, I will see you here next Thursday. Love you all. Thank you.